Who knows what's gonna happen? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, wait. See what they have to say here. Kenshin is eating breakfast. That means it's morning time in this scene. The scenes in this game, I don't even know. I don't even know the time frame for this game. It goes in and out pretty badly. Like, a series of things can happen over a week or a day. I like to think of each turn as maybe a day. Maybe that wouldn't work either. Anyway, it's just a lot of weird stuff. Rance will have intermissions with characters like 2 months later, this happened, and it's just giving it that much time. I can think of one situation specifically, and that happens toward the end of the game. If you fucked up, you'll see it. It deals with the game basically giving you a massive handicap, and it just says, after several months, Rance managed to push the army back, to explain it vaguely. I'll get into more detail with it much later in the LP, but, I mean, it's just a situation where that happens without a specific time frame being given, or, I don't know, thinking much about it. I guess by the end of the game, the end of the True Route, Rance could have been in Japan for over a year. I don't know. They're not real specific about that kind of stuff. They don't, even though you're in Sengoku, Japan, it doesn't really, I don't think it gives a date, you know? You just are here in Japan. I mean, even if it was based in Sengoku period Japan, there are all these weird technological things here anyway, like cell phones and fucking, I've been over this. I'm not doing it again, but you know what I mean, and I don't know why it's like this. So, whatever. And here Ai is trying to match in this scene, Ai is trying to match Kenshin up with a series of people so she can perhaps find true love and get her mind off of Rance. That doesn't work. Obviously. Though Kenshin meets a lot of nice people. And I can only imagine how grateful those people are to be in this situation. Oh my god. What do you have to do to be eligible to marry Kenshin? That would be just... wow. Like, you're lucky for so many reasons if you're in that situation, you know? God damn. She's wealthy, she's the leader of her territory, she's strong as hell. Like, you don't need to worry about someone breaking into your house because you're married to Kenshin. Fuck you. You know? She's strong. She's the man in the family, so you're basically her wife, is what happens. You know, which is fine. It's the kind of woman I want, not that they're real. So, that's how that goes. But Kenshin can't really meet anyone, no one like Rance. And through this, despite this scene happening or whatever, if you deploy Rance against Kenshin, she'll still automatically lose. Her problem isn't solved here. Shortly here, the night battles are gonna start happening. The night ambushes. I think I have to attack Uesugi again, and they'll attack you in the middle of the night and push you out of their territory if you make any progress. Another time thing that's vague. Like, I attack them. I assume it's daytime that I'm attacking them. Certainly the sprites are daytime. And then immediately after the assault, I'll be hit with a nighttime ambush, and it'll push my troops out. But it's still my turn. So, obviously, I guess the turn-a-day thing doesn't work out. I don't know. But eventually, a story event will occur, and the night ambushes will stop happening. And there's a specific scene for that, so I'll wait for it when it comes. It should be soon. Yeah. Should be very soon. And it's just Ai and Kenshin talking now about, oh, I guess Ai bathes Kenshin. What? Why is that even necessary? Oh well. I don't know. I've never bathed with any of my friends. And then, of course, I just take a step back and go through my memory banks to see. And no, I've never done that. So, yeah, and Kensei there is riddled with that flaw so many Republicans are. You know, women should stay at home and cook. They shouldn't lead countries. They shouldn't do things like Kenshin's doing. Certainly, a man should lead. It's his duty. Haha, and he's got to do something about it as a man, a mere woman, a mere youngster. Oh God, he's against the young ones and the women. He only likes old men, that Kensei guy. Huh. Well, you don't see him for long, thank God. Alright, more plot with Takuga. And they are arriving at the gate. See, that island that they're on, it's called Shikoku. I am pretty sure. I guess that maybe what the Japanese up there says. I don't know. But that's where they're at, and it's separated from the mainland by this gate. The gate was put in place to keep the rejects and the ogres and shit out of the mainland, you know. But this gate is under Mori control. It doesn't ever specify why Mori guards the gate. It doesn't specify why Mori was chosen or why they even matter for this. But Mori's guards are at the gate. And Ryoma, when she leads her, I wouldn't call it an army. It's like a group of people. But when they head up there, they kill some Mori soldiers and break out of the gate. That gate, when this happens regardless of what you do, they always get this territory. I think even if you control it, or if you get close enough to the territory that they're taking from Mori right now, they may just trigger on the map and go take it before you had the opportunity to. I've never actually been in that situation, but every time I've played, they've had this territory, and once you push them out of this territory and all they control is their main one, the Shikoku, you have an option to close the gate and seal them in there, which locks you out of that territory. I've not done that myself either. It's too depressing. I don't want to do something like that. And in the scene, Gon is unwilling to let anybody come to harm. I guess you would probably be able to guess that he's a guard unit before you've fought him or utilized him in combat. Ryoma, I was surprised Ryoma was a ninja. I hadn't really thought what Ryoma would be, but that's what became of that. Yeah, I've gone over what they each do. Though the warrior, yeah, both of the warriors, Uzura and Mine, they both have a unique skill, unique to them. None of the other units in the game have it, and it's called Gamble Charge. And it's just an opportunity to do 50% damage all the way to 300%, something along those lines. Well, it's exactly what it says. It's, you know, it's a gamble skill. You don't want to rely on it. But yeah, like I said, I probably won't be using any of them, so I may as well cover what abilities they have now. And Gon also has Fellowship's Revenge. Throw that out there. God, these fucking peasants. Jesus Christ. Now I gotta send him made a Toshi, soon to be made a Keiji. Oh my god. He becomes such a boss when he's made a Keiji. Like, he would have one-shot those peasants right there if he was made a Keiji. Dead serious. And the Kabuki actor upgrade that is required for that, I didn't get that in my first playthrough. Fuck no. Maeda Toshi becomes a Kabuki actor? Well, I'd much rather gain 100 or 50 troops to each unit. Fuck that. And as a satisfaction bonus, 50 troops to each unit is fucking horrible. And it's like a crippling thing to select. And that's all that I picked. A lot. I didn't upgrade anybody. I didn't get any of the other unique things. I just added troops, and it just fucks you up right at the get-go. You don't want to do that. I probably should have said that in one of my earlier parts because, oh, that's one of the worst things you can do. Even later in the game, it's not good. In this scene, Suzume, it's the one where she's watching over Ko. She's protecting Koime, whether she needs to or not. I don't think that Ko is the target of assassination attempts. Those are all directed at her brother. I think her and her brother were previously hiding their relationship, or at least were making attempts to. So that's why she's rarely targeted. But Suzume acts all cute and gets rid of Ko's bad dreams and protects her. And honestly, every single person listening to this would feel safe with Suzume watching them at night because she's strong and she's cute. There you go. And here we go, more of this even. Attacking Uesugi again. Once the event occurs that always occurs, they become so much easier. Uesugi becomes... Oh, I should scout. What the fuck am I doing? And I mix up Suzume and Kento a lot. I don't know why. Oh, wow. Talk about easy. Alright. This is how this is gonna go. Yeah, we'll do this. And a tactician. You always want to send in a tactician when you've got one available. Those buffs are so helpful. I can't even fully explain how useful they are. In higher difficulties, they make the game. They make it. Totally. Layla! So good. And of course I didn't bring a ninja. Not a big surprise. And, oh, Natori, I still have to recruit her. Thanks for reminding me. And I also have to give Yamamoto some good skills because she's still just a regular archer. Oh, that's so boring. It'll be good. Her skills aren't really, well, one of them, I guess, could be really game-changing, but the other one's fairly basic, actually. And all that's left are 2 archers. Easy kills, easy kills. They don't counterattack at all. I would think an archer would at least have like a dagger, you know? They don't just, well, maybe not. I mean, it would be expensive for the government to provide a dagger for every one of those warriors. I didn't think about it that way. Oh well. It's the warriors' fault for letting them get into a situation like this after all, right? Sure. Not the archers. They shouldn't have to prepare for this. Well, there's that. And the little event should trigger right after this. I believe. And here it is. Again, if this plays more than once, I'll skip it because it's the same exact thing. It's just Kenshin, very pleased about having been able to do something no other army can do. And you can see Kensei planning to do something about it. Apparently Ai is a mind reader because he said it to himself. I believe mentally, that's what the hollow boxes in this game mean. And Ai catches word of what he was saying and looks at him. So he's not on Kenshin's side. Kensei is not at all. And that's why Uesugi is easy to capture. He basically overthrows the government when Kenshin and Ai are out.